Alright, when you're ready, please introduce yourself, introduce us, and give a countdown for the timer, and we'll get ourselves started.
Alright, hello everyone, welcome to Trackmania DS. My name is Orvind, and yeah, this is going to be a pretty interesting game. So Trackmania, you might know it, the most competitive racing game. We're going to play on a version that is not exactly its best rendition. There's going to be a lot of junk, I'm sorry in advance. What we're going to do is we're going to play on the category that leads to the most junk, which is the platform one. It's going to be pretty funny. There is a total of 15 tracks, 3 per level, and like 1 per environment per difficulty. Time will start when I click on A1 and will finish when I finish. Time will end when I finish on E3. On that, I don't think there's any more to explain, so let's start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. So yeah, I'm sorry in advance, there's going to be a hum during the transitions. Sadly, I did not manage to fix it, but normally you shouldn't be able to hear it during the races, it should be fine. So, first level is just going to show us the different issues you might face. For example, the controls of the car that might be a little bit rough, given we're playing on a like on the DS, like directional cross, which shouldn't be an issue. We just have this jump right at the end where you have to stay on the left to avoid getting into the hole, and that should be good. We're going to show the next track, which is going to show our second environment, desert. Environment that was introduced first in Trackmania Original, which was the very first Trackmania game released in 2003. Here you have this little weird, like this like rally car. We're going to see a lot more rally after this, but don't worry. Just going to focus there. Just go over this part. Just hoping I don't have my speed killed too much for this next part. That was a little rough, but we made it. And we can switch to the next one, which is going to be a 3. And A3 is going to be Rally, which is the third environment of this game. Here you have these jumps right there. You need to have a certain speed. It's around like 170 km/h. I'm going to stop a little bit to make sure I can get through there. So from there, it's just trying to make sure we hit every single speed check. Ooh, might be a little rough. Got through. Like 170 is still fine, but below 170 is where it starts to get funky, and there is a slight chance it might fail. Like 171 here, can barely go over. Here we're going to stop a little bit because there is a possibility you might hit the top of the door right there. Just completely careen towards the void. So what we're going to do, we're going to switch to the next set of 3, which is going to be the B tracks. So we're just going to take a short detour, just going through there. We got our speed killed, but this is fine. And nope, I was a little bit too late when turning. This is fine. And there we go. Take this. Oh, okay, that was a little bit too tight, but we got through. Oh god, I don't think I have enough speed. Yep, I do not. Yeah, this can happen. And when this happens, you just cry, because you have no way of going through. Here we're going to stop a little bit, just so we have enough space to do the turn. I was a little bit off in terms of speed, but this is fine. Do this last turn, and normally we should be through. So we have 2 retries. This is fine. It's not the end of the world. So this one, it's a pretty easy track, all things considered. They're going to ramp up the difficulty as we go by, of course. It's just trying to make sure not to stumble too hard on the easy ones. So here, just try to have enough speed to be able to make the transitions to the next ones. We're a little bit slow for this one, but it still works. And we have this jump right here, and this is the free wheel block. So here, just try to not hit one of the bollards right there, because else you're going to be stuck and you will have to reset. And yeah, that's going pretty swiftly so far. So here we have our B3, so we're going to try to do this a little optimization. We didn't get it, this is fine, we're just going to do it the normal way then. Because basically the short optimization you can do is that you can just cut through those 2 little things and save just a couple seconds, but it saves about a second, so it's not a massive skip either. So here I'm going to stop just a little bit, so we have just enough room to drop. This is going to save us a 270-degree turn, which skips like about 5 seconds. It's one of the easiest skip in this game, so... Ooh, might not be enough. It wasn't enough. Didn't check the speed, sadly. 183 should be enough, and then from there it's just smooth sailing to the finish. This one's done, so we can switch to the C series. So this track will use the free wheel block pretty heavily, and let's make sure we don't just go to a complete stop, which definitely can happen. You can absolutely go to a complete stop with no fault of your own, just like run into a hole. That's what I did. Here we're going to go slightly on the side. And when you get into a checkpoint, this is completely reset. Pretty well negotiated there. Which will be slightly on the side. We have some speed. This should be fine. It's a pretty tall one. Come on, just don't do stupid stuff. Okay, this is fine. Then we go all the way over there. We have this long straight right at the ending. We're just... And there we go. We finish that track pretty easily. Lots of mistakes, but to be fair, it is to be expected. It's definitely not the easiest. It's definitely not the easiest thing to do, especially... Though, to be fair, I'm doing the any percent. You might wonder what's up with any percent with platform. There are 2 categories in platform, which are any percent and 100%. The only difference between both is that for 100%, if you fail at any point, you have to reset from the very start of the map, instead of starting from the checkpoint. So some checkpoints are actually only doable if you reset, or actually way easier if you reset, so because you have certain setups, so just... But to be fair, yeah, doing an any percent helps when you do stupid stuff like this. Oh my god. This is fine, just let's focus a little bit. And here you have this kind of minefield, and just try to get over there. Oh my god. Yeah, I had to speak about going smoothly. This game is not. It's very punishing. As soon as you do like one mistake, it can spiral out of control pretty heavily. I do have a pretty large estimate, to be fair, so I don't think it should be an issue. C3. So this one, there's not much to see in terms of skips. It's a pretty straightforward track. It's just going through all the different... There we go. Just going to go through all the different bridges. There's this part right there where I have to stop just a little bit and not go too early. So here should be fine, 190 kmh, and then jump over for the easy layup. Ooh, yep, I was off. Then it's just trying to go from point A to point B. So yeah, like I said, there are 2 Trackmania games on DS. This one's the first, definitely the jankiest. There is another one that is called Trackmania Turbo. And the difference between this in Trackmania Turbo is that, first of all, like, Trackmania Turbo is way less janky. And second of all, Trackmania Turbo only features... it features the stadium car, of course, but it only features environments that... Okay, so I'm going to focus there, try to get through this, and reset, there we go. Small optimization. But it only features, like, apart from stadium, it features Bay and Island, which are 2 other... No, Snow and Island, sorry. There are 2 environments you might have seen in other Trackmania games, such as Trackmania Sunrise, or Trackmania Original in the case of the snow car, at least. Oh yeah, that works, I guess. That was a little bit junky, but we made it through. And from there, we can just stop just a little bit. Oh wow, okay, was a little bit off. This is fine. And here, just try to get... Oh, wow, okay, that was a little bit junky, but we made it through. E1 is done, let's go to the next. So for this one, there's going to be quite a bit of a... Oh, there we go. For this one, the first checkpoint is actually pretty hard, so you have to be very cautious when you turn. There we go. We're going to make it, eventually. Oh, wow, okay. Yeah, if you brake and get into contact with a wall, you can have some pretty weird interactions, so... Almost. There we go. Like, these bombs actually... These are actually pretty funny, to be fair. And here you need to have a certain amount of speed. Nope, this is not making it. Because you have to go all the way through to the checkpoint with this And from there, there's a lot of junk. It is possible to completely reroute this this track, but it is like, keep in mind, this is not easy. So you can see how junk everything is, and oh, junk it can be. I did not fall. It's a good thing. Oh. Oh. Oh, I think I had made actually. Oh god. Yeah, this is fine. There we go, just to make sure to avoid the hole that is on the side. Then you have this last section that it can be a little bit tricky, because if you hit one of these balls at any point, you're going to get yeeted pretty far off course. But shouldn't be an issue. Alright, D3, which is the last of the fourth set. Again, we need to have a certain amount of speed, that should be enough. Lot more use of these like wooden planks, wooden plank sections. So here, it's okay. So a little bit further after, I think that I have to. Oh, right. Okay. No, you have to go straight. Yeah. I always forget because there's one when you have to go where you have to go straight, and another where you have to be let you go ever so slightly on the side. Ooh, don't like that. Yeah, there we go. And you can send pretty far back if you lose that. So. It's a pretty harsh. It's a pretty harsh checkpoint. Then from there, have this pretty long section. And we're good. So D3 is done, which means we are able to switch to the E series. It's going to be the final one. So E, like the E series, is going to be the hardest out of all the tracks. So what I'm going to do here is that for consistency's sake, I'm going to reset. The reason is the jump is somehow extremely finicky when you do it from the when you try to do it like off the with speed from the checkpoint. Whereas if you actually reset from the checkpoint, it's actually fairly consistent. So, oh. Unless you get absolutely pummeled into the ground. Here I'm going to gain as much speed as I can. That should be better. Well, I don't know why I did it, but I certainly did it. So here we're going to jump over that, grab as much speed as we can for this transition here. A little slow, but we make it. And from... oh, I don't think I have enough speed. I do not. Okay. Yeah, so the game just decides that you do not get to finish sometimes. This should be enough. There we go, that should be better. Right, we have 2 levels left. And these ones certainly are pretty wild bunch. So first of all, you have this part over there with, of course... oh, do we have enough speed? I do just about enough. There are quite a lot of skips in this game, so here, what I'm going to do is reset, jump on the skip, and retry. This skips like a whole section on like freewheel, which saves a boatload of time and is very easy to do if you start from the checkpoint. Okay, that happened. So here we're going to focus a little bit because the freewheel. There we go. And finally we have E3, which is going to be our last track. So here there's... This is fine, we're just going to jump over there. There we go, collect the checkpoint and reset. You need to get pretty far into that section for the checkpoint to count. I discovered that fairly unfortunately during one-way runs. Okay, so this one you have to go all the way to the side. Again, this one you have to go all the way to the side, so it is good. And finally we have this. We are going towards the last section of the game. You can see the finish line right over there. It's going pretty fast, and tech, get ready, because from now on we just have a straight line. And time. Okay. Was not like exactly a good run, but I'm definitely taking that. Yeah, 21:14. That's a decent run. I think it might be tied recorded PB. Is it tied recorded PB, or did I beat my recorded PB?
You might want to shave off a couple of seconds on there, because I think it was a couple of seconds delay between when you said time and when I hit the finish button, because I was on the wrong tab.
Yeah, so my recorded PB is a 21:15. So
you've beaten it by 1 second.
That might actually be a PB. That might be a PB, yeah. To be fair, like there is a lot of improvements to be made, but other than that, really solid. So yeah, Trackmania DS. It's still a pretty neat game, but honestly, it's junk. But it's my kind of junk. I kind of like it.
We don't mind junk. It's junky's good. Junky's fine. But anyway, yes.
Yeah.
We are now going to go over to your final run, I think,
Yeah.
of InstaSpeedathon.
Yep.
I don't think you've got another one in InstaSpeedathon.
No, I already had one yesterday, and I have two today.
Yeah, you had one yesterday and two today. So the next run, which will be starting in about 10 minutes time, so we're not going to start it until the scheduled time, but it'll be in about 10 minutes of Parking Garage Rally Circuit All Tracks, which will be taking place. Well, it starts at 3:30, so in about 10 minutes time for anyone who's not from the UK, and we're going to go over to that in a moment. I'll go into the intermission screen in a moment, but don't forget we are of course doing this as a charity event for Everyone Can. If you'd like to donate, then please do so by typing !donate in Twitch chat, or there's a link in the description if you are on YouTube, which will take you straight to the donation page, and on there you can find some incentives and polls that you can donate to as well. So there is a Lord of the Rings poll, which currently has £5 donated to both Aragorn and Legolas for the character choice, and that's currently on a tie. So please make sure to donate to one of them, or if you want to do both of them, or to something, so that one of them wins the poll essentially. So it's the community choice of what the character will be for the Lord of the Rings run. That run takes place tomorrow by Nick RP Green. But if you want to add that an option from that poll to your donation, then please do so. There's also the Ollie Oop All Missions hat choice, which currently has no donations towards any of the options. So at the moment, it's got no donations at all. But if you'd like to donate to one of them, then please do so. And there's a couple of incentives as well. The blindfolded incentive for Rhythm Heaven Fever, currently on £10 out of 50, and there's also the Night Walk incentive for Rhythm Heaven Fever, which is currently on £0 out of 50. But those are the incentives that you can donate to if you'd like to do so as well. And subject to the terms and conditions on the donation page, the money will go to Everyone Can. We do retain a 10% cut of donations just to cover running costs of the InstaSpeedathon event. But the total you see on screen, £49 is where it currently stands, is the total we will be eventually donating to Everyone Can at the end of the event. So, as we are going to see you again in like 10 minutes time, Alvin, but have you got anything you'd finally like to say for this particular run before we go to the intermission?
Shout outs to the Trackmania community. They discovered my runs. So when I joined, pretty funny story, they asked me to have the webcam directed towards my DS, but to be fair, like, at this point, I think they know that I'm playing on original hardware. But yeah, shout outs to the community. Pretty fun community, Trackmania, the Trackmania speedrun. But yeah.
Alrighty then, well thank you very much for that Trackmania run. We will see you in 10 minutes time. We'll go to the intermission screen so you guys can all listen to some snazzy music whilst we set up the Parking Garage Rally Circuit run. And we will see you all in 10 minutes.